Hello everybody, it has been a while. So I wanted to make this video talking about how to grow out an undercut and kind of talk about my experience with it. It has been a year now since I've started growing out the underside of my hair. Well, almost a year. I think I started October of last year was the last time I ever shaved my hair. I had an undercut that went from here all the way around into the other side. The only hair I had was the hair on top. Let's see. I didn't really get any haircuts, which was probably really stupid because I straightened my hair all the time and a trim would have helped a lot. But I really didn't touch it until, let's see, a few weeks ago I got it evened out because this part of my hair, it was about to my collarbones. So I got it cut up here to be closer to the length of the underneath. So, and it's like I got highlights a couple days ago, so that's why it's not all black. I'm trying something new because now I have hair. Anyway, I want to grow my hair out still. I'm happy with where it is right now. No, I don't plan on reshaving it in the future. I have no desire to. I had pixie cut hair for, well, years. I think the first time I cut my hair short I was 15 and I'm almost 21 now, so I think that ship has just sailed. I want to try something new. But I'm going to continue to grow it out. I use coconut oil in my hair like maybe once or twice a week depending on how busy I am that week, and I'll just put it all in my hair when it's damp and it makes it really soft, and that's helped a lot. My hair is naturally curly and I cannot shampoo it like all the time. I use a lot of conditioner, but I shampoo my hair maybe once a week, but I condition it like, I don't know, 2 to 3 times a week. It just depends on how often I'm washing my hair. I try not to wash it too much because it dries out my hair really bad and it makes it frizzy and unmanageable and it makes it like break. So I don't wash it as often, maybe every 2 to 3 days. So there's that. But I think the easiest way I can say to go about growing out your hair without chopping it all off, because it is very hard to do. There will be temptation, especially when you are going through the ugly phases, because there are so many ugly phases growing out your hair. It is horrible. So if you have really long hair and you're thinking about cutting it short, you need to think about the fact that when you do decide, if you decide, you may not, you may love it and never want to grow it back out, but if you do decide that you want to grow it out, you have to be prepared for all of the ugly stages that you're going to go through. Get used to accessories. You know, I didn't really care, but I did use, I wear a lot of beanies during the fall when it cools down here because it's Texas and it's always hot. I wore a lot of beanies to kind of, you know, help with those awkward lengths. Play with it. I mean, there's so many different ways to style your hair and play with it, no matter how long or how short it is. Just get in there one day when you're not really doing anything and try it out. Just play with it. See what you can come up with. Let's see. If you've like shaved off like just the side of your hair, if you have pretty longish hair, a good way to hide it when you want to start growing it out, you can change your part. Maybe try out a middle part so that, you know, the side that you're growing out is covered. That way it's not going to be as hard as a transition. It is going to suck, and, you know, sometimes it's going to flip up and stuff. Get hair gels, pomades, texturizing spray. All of those things are going to help you out when you're trying to grow it out. If you were like me and had all of this shaved, and you know, you can't just, for a long time, when I started to grow out, even if you check out my past videos, I know there was one where I had it just parted right down the middle, you know, didn't have bangs, anything, and it just looked like this really kind of weird, but it was okay, bob. So like I said, just kind of play around with it, see what you can come up with, see what you feel comfortable with, and if it's really that hard for you, maybe invest in some nice wigs, because there are really nice wigs out there that you can get that are going to look like, you know, real hair that you can wear while you're transitioning, while you're growing out your hair, so you could try that also. If you're starting from a pixie cut, I think it's a little bit easier because it's going to be a little bit more even, so it's not going to look as off-balanced. Just let it grow, play with it a little bit. Instead of trying to think of like your long-term goals, like, oh, I want my hair to be all the way down to like my ribs and I want it to be long and flowing, maybe think in terms of, I can't wait till it gets to the length where I can have a bob, or I can't wait till it's at the collarbones or the shoulders, and like just keep kind of pacing yourself that way so you don't get ahead of yourself and then get discouraged and end up re-chopping off your hair and feeling bad about it. There are a lot of different ways you can go about doing it, but really just be determined and go through with it. And you know what? If you break down and you cut your hair, guess what? You can grow it back out. It is hair. It is not that big a deal. Right now, if somebody came up behind me and shaved off my hair, I would be okay. You know, it's just hair. It's not going to define you. It doesn't make you who you are. You're beautiful with it. You're beautiful without it. You can do whatever you want. So, just little tips and stuff I thought I would share. But this is my hair, even though they had to like bleach it to get it this awesome fall highlights and stuff. It is very healthy. I'll show you that. I'll go ahead and lift up the top layers so you can kind of see where it is on the side. And my hair, if you look back in my videos, I think the shortest, right before I decided to let it grow out, I had used I used clippers and I had shaved it down, I think, to a 1. So it was almost bald. Sorry, my puppy's like attacking my toe. So it was pretty much like bald. And that was November. And it is now September the 4th. And this is where my hair is. And it has not been cut right here. So it has gotten pretty long for a year's time. And, you know, hopefully, because I can't stand extensions, like, they look beautiful on other people and it's awesome, but every time I have them in, like, I want to rip them off of my head. I just don't like the feeling of them in my hair, so I'm just kind of dealing with it in all the weird phases and stuff. But I would like to have it back to my collarbones and leave it about there. So, anyway, sorry this video ended up being a little bit longer than I had expected. I do plan on making more videos. I do plan on doing a skincare video because I'm obsessed with skincare right now at the moment, and it has helped my face a lot. I don't like to wear makeup anymore. I mean, you know, it's a big deal. I do want to do makeup tutorials because that is also fun, plus Halloween's coming up, so maybe give you guys some ideas there. And any other videos that you guys might want, you can just request it, inbox me, and let me know what you like. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this and that it helps some of you guys out. Oh yeah, and you should probably get trims every 6 weeks. Just like a little bit, just to make sure there's no split ends that are going to cause more damage. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, thank you for watching this. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye!